Good morning, friends. Happy Sunday fun day. I'm actually going to see my best friend today. She's in town. Almost forgot that I saw her message last night. Don't tell her I said that. I almost forgot. Anyways, I wanted to share with you all some discoveries that I've been having around coaching and all the little different things that I do. And I'm really not that great of a health coach, guys. Like, I'm really not. I think I've had almost 400 clients. And would you believe that if my memory serves me correct, based on who actually still talks to me, I think I've only had like 20 clients actually reach their goal. Like, I've only had a small handful actually accomplish their goal. And then I have some that accomplish the goal and then gain their weight back. So it got me thinking, like, I'm really not that great of a coach if people are not successful, right? Like, people quit. I've had more people quit. I've had more people put their weight back on. I've had a lot of people ignore me. Like, man, I'll be trying to call people for their check-ins or texts, and I do not get responses. People go ghost, all kind of stuff. And, like, that's clearly, I'm not that great of a coach. I'm really not. So, as I was going through these things, like, before I transitioned into a new way of providing support for people, because people want me to coach them. Like I said, I've had almost 400 clients. So people want me to coach them, but they're not successful. So what is it that I'm doing that's preventing people from getting to their goal? Like, I do check-ins, I send motivational things, I have conversations, I invite them to events, give them all my secret recipes, all the extra books that I read, all the supplements that I take, all that stuff. Kind of yoga, kind of workouts, I host challenges. People still aren't successful. Must be something I ain't doing right. I'm really not that great of a coach. Because, again, if I was a good coach, more people would be hitting their goals. But you want to know what? My coach didn't really do all those things with me. I didn't get motivational posts every day. I didn't get calls every week. Matter of fact, I didn't even want to talk to her every week. There was something about my journey where I just did it myself. I've been able to just intrinsically motivate myself. And when I think about it, I was thinking about it some more, like, how is this? How is it that I've been so successful? And I don't even talk to my coach like that. When I do talk to my coach, we talk about, like, kids and relationships. And we don't talk about no food. We don't talk about workouts. We don't talk about none of that stuff. We talk about regular life stuff. So why is it that I've been so successful, but I have hundreds of clients who have quit on me or quit their journeys or ignore me or whatever? Why is that? So I started going backwards. And I thought about when I was in school. And each new school year, I'd be super nervous. And I would tell myself, well, duh, you're in school to learn. You're not going to know everything. You're coming to this class to learn. So why are you nervous? And I used to, like, pep talk myself as a kid. And then I would do really well in school as an honor roll student. I really didn't try that hard, guys. I barely studied. I did all of my papers last minute. But I didn't want to get an F or D or C. I wanted to do well. One of the incentives for doing well, my dad used to give us $20 for every A. That was in elementary school, though. Once he realized we were actually smart and we was cleaning out his pockets, he changed the rules on us. So we didn't get that money anymore once we got to high school and junior high. But it set me up for working for myself and wanting to do things for myself because I needed to and no one else was going to do it for me. So I realized, like, that's That's how I've been so successful, is because I've always done things by myself. My schoolwork, projects. When I started working at Taco Bell, I didn't meet with my managers like ever. Like one-on-ones were like rarely done. Matter of fact, I had this one supervisor. He was so annoying, guys, and so lazy. Actually, I had two of them. Almost forgot about the other one. And instead of asking him for guidance, I would tell him what I was going to do and be like, just say okay so I can say you approved it. That's what I used to do at Taco Bell, y'all. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do, and you just say yes so I can put your name on it and approve it. And that hasn't changed. I'm still like that. I still do what I want to do, and then I'll consult with whoever needs to be consulted with to, like, you know, give the green light or approve or give me confirmation or just support on what the next move is. And that really brings me to this. Like, I'm not a good coach. I can't make you do anything. I can't convince you to do anything. I can't magically sprinkle motivation dust on somebody and then like their eyes will awaken to like, oh shit, I really want to do this. I can't do none of that stuff. I can only just do what I do and tell you about it and hope that you want to do it too or try for yourself. But what I found in the beginning, before I realized that, when I was trying to just be that everything for people, is that shit was making me depressed. That was one of the other like additional things on the plate that was stressing me out, because I felt like I wasn't good enough. I felt like I wasn't good enough for people to want to be better for themselves. And that shit was making me depressed. When I would message people and they ignore me, when I would call people and they wouldn't answer, when people would quit, like, it was making me miserable. Of course, I do have some clients who are great. Clients who talk to me, who are making moves, or making changes. I have clients now, friends. I don't even like to call them clients. I like to call them friends and partners who are with me on the win call. They are making tremendous strides in their emotional intelligence, in the way they talk to themselves, and the way that they move in the world, and the way that they move within their family, and how they're influencing their families to think differently. One of my friends, her son stopped making fun of the friend. Like, you know how when we get together at school and we do a roast and we be like roasting each other and stuff, and sometimes we be cutting kind of low. Her son was like, you know what? I don't want to do these roasts anymore because it's mean. And that came from the conversations he and his mother have around being nice to yourself and how you talk to yourself. And as a teenager, he's sitting in this roast session and he realizes we shouldn't be talking like this about each other. That came from the win call. I didn't coach him. I just invited his mom to be a part of what we do and pouring into ourselves each day. She did that, not me. So I'm really not that great of a coach, guys. Now, a boxing coach, that's different. Actually, I'm a great boxing coach. I'm going to go ahead and give myself that credit. But when it comes to a health coach, I can't be with you every day when you're choosing your food. I can't be with you every moment when you wake up and decide if you're going to drink water or not. I can't do that. I'm not going to be available to you for that. And I think, I'm not really sure, maybe people, when they come to a coach or they come to someone for guidance, is that they're hoping that they're going to have a different answer from the answers that they've already received. And it's not going to be a different answer. No matter what kind of avenue you try to take, you're going to have to do the work for yourself. Don't think you're doing the work for your personal trainer because you want to impress them. Don't think you're doing the work so that you can post that before and after picture and get your high fives from your friends and then go back and eat donuts afterwards. Don't do the work for other people. Don't do the work for me. Do the work for you. I promise you, if I did the work for other people, honestly, I did. I try to do work for other people. I try to be this great coach so that I can impress my mentors. Because that's what I did my whole life, was impress the adults with how good I was at doing shit without needing you to do it for me. It's what I used to do. And it carried on as an adult, and it made me depressed because you can't control people. You can't make people do things they don't want to do. And you can't do things for other people. It's not going to make you happy. So yes, I still support clients. I still do one-on-one check-ins. I still do those things, but I don't do them at the magnitude that I used to do. I actually vet you first. I be watching y'all. I watch for certain things, and I'm not going to tell you what I watch for. I watch for certain things. If I don't see at least 5 of these things that are going to protect me, I'm not going to coach you. Just not. Because I care too fucking much. And it makes me depressed. It makes me depressed when I be pouring my energy into people and they're not ready. And it's not your fault. It's not your fault you're not ready. It's not your fault you don't see the value in taking care of yourself. But that's why I invite you to these calls. That's why I invite you to do meditations. That's why I encourage people to do certain things, even though it seems weird. Drinking water every day. Why does she tell me to drink water every day? Because guess what? It's going to flush out your insides and assist your gut health in transferring nutrients throughout your body so that you can move in a regular function. So you can have less inflammation. You can be hydrated. You'll have clear skin. You'll have better brain balance, like just from water. But guess what? Water is gross. I hate water. I can't drink it. Okay, go ahead and be ashy. I can't get mad anymore. I feel like that doesn't make me a good coach. If I be like, okay, then don't drink the water then. Don't drink it. Just be ashy on the inside. Go ahead. I mean, that's not that nice, but that's what I be wanting to say. That's what I be wanting to say, y'all. I'm not even kidding. I always come back to this like praying over the food thing because Jackson is the one that brought this up. And I never thought about it before. But we really be praying over food that is not healthy, y'all. Why are you doing that? What is it going to do for you? The smothering of people will fry everything. Y'all be frying everything. Y'all be frying king crab and then want to put like extra bay seasoning on it and then put gravy on it and then like put shredded cheese on top. Like what the my booty hole be burning watching these videos of this food y'all be making. Like what are y'all doing? What are you guys doing? And you want to pray over it. Come on. Then got the nerve to not drink water and then want to have some beer and be like, I don't know why my blood pressure is so high. I don't know why I can't sleep at night. You can't sleep at night because your guts are tired. Your guts are tired of trying to process this fatty ass food that you keep putting in your stomach and you're not giving it no water to flush. Have you ever tried to flush a toilet with no water in it? Better yet, how about this, y'all? I'm going to really get nasty with this one. Y'all ever watch Hoarders? Like the real extreme Hoarders, the Buried Alive, where they got broken toilets and the toilet be full of shit? That's how your stomach is when you be eating all that food and don't drink no water. I love you guys, though. I have to do this because when I was nice, it didn't work. When I was trying to handhold, it didn't work. Hand-holding and coddling and trying to say what you want to hear, it wasn't working for me, and it was just making me fucking depressed and stressed out. Like, why am I wasting my time saying the same thing over and over again? I'm not a good health coach, y'all. Not a good health coach. We gonna keep it real around here. I'm a partner with you. I'm a partner with you. We gonna do this together. If you're not willing to do these 50 squats with me, don't cry. Don't cry when you got the saggy booty. If you're not willing to drink this water, don't be mad at me when you ain't got the clear skin you want. If you're not willing to start right now, don't be looking at me and complaining and crying and making that same old post like, I'm gonna wait till next summer. Guess I'm gonna wait till next summer. How many times you gonna say that? How many times you gonna say that? And this isn't about vanity. It's about like your longevity and your health. Like, in case you guys haven't noticed, it's been over 700 days of weak immune systems. just caving. So I was being funny for a little bit, but I want to be serious right now. If your immune system is not strong, you will continue to get sick. You're going to keep on getting sick over and over again if you keep on doing the same stuff you've been doing. Cut the crap. And I mean it literally. The crappy ass sugar. Start reading the labels on the things that you have in your home. You need to consume more protein and vegetables than you consume your sugars and your carbs. If you do not do these things, your gut health is going to be weakened, and it will continue to weaken over the years, and you will continue to get sick. And guess what will happen? You're going to have joint pain. You're going to have arthritis. You're going to start developing weird ass skin rashes, dark spots, all these. There's going to be so many little weird things that are going to come one by one, trickle in over time, and then one day you're going to look up and be like, what the heck, how did this happen? And it's because of the deposits that you've been making. You've been making deposits in your body, in your mind, in your body, in your soul. You're making these deposits every single day. Consistency always wins. Whether you're consistent at doing things that are beneficial to you, that's going to show up. If you're consistent with doing things that are going to break you down, that is going to show up. Change your habits, change your life. You got to be willing to change something. And this doesn't just go with health. This goes with everything. Parenting styles. What kind of deposits are you making into your babies? What are you saying to them? How do you respond when you get angry at them? These things are going to create a character. It's going to create a concept. It's going to create a view of the world, a perception. Everything we do creates some kind of perception, some kind of creation. We are creators. We're artists. Every single one of us. You have a purpose in life. You are here for a reason. What are you creating with your life? Whether it's for other people or just for yourself, but what are you creating? Really ask yourself that. Ask yourself that. Like, you weren't born to just pay bills and die. You weren't born to just pay bills, die, drink this weekend with your friends, do the mimosa brunch, get the pancakes, get the good food, get bloated, complain about how you're bloated all week at work, be tired, get your coffee, rush in traffic, pay these bills, send these fucking emails, do these errands. Oh man, I need to go to the gym. Like, I'm too tired. I'm about to watch this show instead. Wake up in the morning and do it all again. That's not what you were born for. That's not what you were here for. And you want to know why I know? Because I used to do it. I used to do it. And I used to think that was going to be my life because I work for this big company, got my little 401k, yada, 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 yada. And I thought that that's what it was supposed to be. I thought that you were supposed to go to work every day. And who cares if you're in traffic? That's what you do. And the cost of living is cheaper in this area, so you got to commute so you can afford your house. But the jobs are paying in this area. So why is that? Why? And then if the jobs are paying in this area better, why can you still not afford to live in the area that the job is in if it pays so much better? This whole game is crazy. The whole game of life is crazy. And you gotta be willing to play. That's the cold part. But the best thing you can do while you're playing this game is making sure your whole heart and center within yourself. Because if you don't do what's best for you, you're going to go crazy. Look around. We're going crazy, y'all. People got anxiety. People got depression. People's kids are filled with anxiety. Some of us don't even realize it. They're missing their friends. They're missing you. They're missing you more than anything because you're just grinding it out in survival mode, not taking care of yourself. And then they're watching you, and guess what they're going to do? They're going to do it too. And the cycle continues. The cycle continues. But yeah, I try so hard to love on my mothers, all the mothers out there. I try really hard to be a good coach for you guys, but I'm not going to try to be a good coach anymore because I'm not a good coach. I'm a friend. I'm a friend that has resources, and I just care. And I invite you to just chill with me. And when we chill together, we happen to do healthy shit. And you happen to learn some cool stuff. That's who I am for you now. Because you gotta want it for yourself. You really gotta want it for yourself. And you deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it. I promise you deserve it. And you'll feel so amazing. Like, you'll feel amazing just from stretching. Just from doing yoga. I have a couple friends that have recently taken on yoga. I didn't tell them to. They just did. And I know they used to watch some of my stuff before when I used to go to Bluff. I don't go to the Bluff anymore because of the code and the time just doesn't work out. But I still do yoga at home. And they're talking about the benefits of, like, falling in love with their body and, like, loving how it feels. And it's beautiful. Like, just stretch out. You just gotta stretch. Literally, it's really, really, really simple. It's really simple. Drink water, go to sleep, and stretch. And you'll feel so light and free and flexible and, like, fluid, and you'll feel that connection to your body because you're just flowing. You're just flowing. You're not all stiff. You're not all stiff and stressed. And the beautiful thing about yoga is it really is a spiritual practice. Like, right now I can stand here. I can place my feet on this tile, drop my hands, and just imagine that I'm standing in the grass somewhere. Take a deep breath and just, like, visualize beauty and breathe. That's yoga. That's yoga. It's not just poses, y'all. It's about connecting to what is true to you and what you believe in. And it's a spiritual practice. It's a spiritual practice of love, body, soul connection to oneself. Western people, the U.S., we ruin everything, made it into a workout. They got core strength, power yoga. Those are just one type of yoga that ain't even the real yoga, y'all. Jackson is getting certified in core and power because that's what people pay for. People pay for that because they consider it a workout. But yoga's not a workout, it's a spiritual practice. And if you actually practice yoga in the way that it is intended, it'll change your life. Because guess what? Jackson doesn't work for corporate anymore because she practices the way that isn't intended to be practiced. Me too. I don't work for corporate anymore. I actually encourage, matter of fact, guys, during our workouts at Mayweather, at the cool down, they have stretches, which is really cool. The workouts are designed for us, and they are the combinations that he does in his fights. So there's a fight of the week, and that fight of the week, we talk about the fight of the week. I'll, drop some little cool nuggets about how dope he is. And then we do the combinations from his actual fights. After the cool down, you stretch. And there's plenty of times where I just tell the members to ignore the screen and I walk them through a yoga flow. And then I build in affirmations and we do gratitude. And it's so dope. And that's my little contribution in class, a little twist, a little something different that I add. And I'm introducing them to yoga and the spiritual practice of appreciating your body. And we be thanking our knuckles, we be thanking our wrists and our shoulders for punching the bags. Like, it's a next level of what we do, because I know that the power of the mind is more important than the food, just eating this food and pretending like, okay, I'm gonna eat these vegetables and this protein, and then like in a week I'm gonna be like super snatched, and then I'm gonna feel better and my life is gonna be great. No, it's not. Your life is not gonna be great because you lost weight. It's not. Your life becomes great when you love yourself. And you start to dig into and find what actually led you to not care about yourself. Because when you neglect your body, you neglect your sleep, you neglect what you want to do, you suffer in jobs you don't like, you suffer in relationships with people who treat you bad, you don't love yourself. And losing weight, getting a surgery, buying a new car, that shit ain't going to make you happy, and it's not going to make you love yourself. So stop the madness. Stop the madness and get real with yourself and really think about what it is that you want to do. How do you want to feel? And just do that. Who cares what everybody else has to say? We too busy worried about other people, trying to impress other people, and we just hate everything about it. Hate everything about it. So yeah, not really a good health coach, guys. Because these days, I tell people to eat whatever they want to eat. Eat what you want. Because guess what happens? If you truly want something and you truly love it and you truly desire it and it truly makes you feel good, when you eat it, it's not going to do something bad to you. Because there's no judgment, there's no shame, and there's no guilt. But if you do it with judgment, shame, and guilt, guess what's going to happen? You're going to hoard it. You're going to hold on to that judgment, shame, and guilt, and you are going to gain that weight because you're shaming yourself for it and you're not actually enjoying it. You're enjoying this like comfort of masking whatever pain you're feeling before you made that decision to do that. Then you do it and you feel good for 5 seconds. And then you feel guilt again because you know that you shouldn't have done it because you shamed yourself so much for doing it before. That's some deep shit, right? Because it is deep. Your health is deep. Your health is important. It's all you got. Your body is your number one ride or die. You know you got them same toes that you had since you came out your mama? Those are the same toes, y'all. Same toes, unless, you cut them off or had to, maybe not everybody has the same toes. But for the most part, you got the same toes. Same feet, been walking with you for a long time. How often do you tell those feet thank you for all that walking and running and jumping that it's been doing? Walking around, sweeping floors. How many times have you told your body that you love it and thank it for being your number one ride or die? You probably don't even remember, huh? Well, do it right now. Start doing it now. Start loving on yourself in a different way. Because who else is going to? Who else is going to? I be trying, but I can't love on all of y'all. I can't. It's exhausting. And that's why I'm not a good coach. Because I can't do it anymore, y'all. I can't. But I do have something to offer you. And that's a partnership. I offer you a partnership where you're accountable for your side of the street and I'm accountable for my side of the street. And I'm going to provide you with all the tools, resources, and knowledge that I have to best guide you on your journey. And you got to be responsible for choosing which things you want to tackle and implementing them in your life. And implementing them in your journey in a way that suits best for you. So if you want to focus on sleep this week, that's what we're going to do. But I'm not going to make you go to sleep. I'm not going to tell you what alarm to set, and I'm not going to tell you what shows to stop watching. You got to figure that shit out. If you want to focus on water, cool. Let's do water this week. But I'm not going to check in with you every day to ask you how much water you drink. That's going to be up to you to determine that. You're going to have to sit and look at your bottle, drink that water, set your alarms, drink some more, go pee. Hey, maybe make a post or two about how you peeing all that goddamn day long. But when you pee, I want you to thank your body for detoxing you too. So do that too. Thank your body for everything that it does for you. But yeah, guys, I love you so much. Hey, B. See, B is one of the clients that I was talking about that be doing what she doing. Me and her used to just talk. She was on her stuff, reading her books, implementing her stuff, making her schedules, making her adjustments. And when we would talk, she'd be like, yeah, girl, I did boom, boom, butt, bow. And I'd be like, oh, shit, check out this book. That's how our check-ins were. It's freaking lovely. It's super beautiful. I love it. Because the accountability goes both ways. All I'm saying is you guys got to be accountable for yourself. We over 700 days with this quarantine, corona stuff, people are passing, people are developing new illnesses, people are scared, unsure, all these things. But what you can be sure about is how you take care of yourself. That's how you gain back your control. You gain back your control by making those beautiful deposits of Affirmations and love that you say to yourself, what you watch, what you listen to, who you're around, and what you feed your body. That is what you have control over. That's all I focus on, is what can I control in my life to make my life better. And all those deposits that I've made over the years have brought me to this moment. The deposits that I've made over the last couple months have brought me to this moment. The deposits I've made in the last 6 months have brought me to this moment. But they are your deposits to make. They're your deposits to make because it's your life. And I can't tell you what is right for you. I can only show you what has worked for me and invite you to try it too. But I will not take that responsibility anymore because I put that on myself to be a good coach. And I'm a fucking terrible coach. Because it just doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Good is fake. Good is fake, y'all. It's super fake. So I hope you guys are having a great Sunday. I'm about to drink this awesome ass mushroom coffee hot chocolate concoction I just made. It's super delicious. I want to keep drinking it, but I keep talking to y'all. So love on yourself like you ain't never loved on nothing before, because it is very important. We're about to enter into another year, and I have a feeling this is going to be a very magical year for a lot of people, and I want as many of you to be as magical as you possibly can be. And you will not, I promise you, trust me on this, you will not be able to accomplish everything that you want to accomplish if you are not well. If you are not well in your health, you will not accomplish everything that you want to accomplish. You will have setbacks, you will have detours, and you will have things happen to you that may not happen if you just took the time to change some habits and take care of yourself on a daily basis. Don't wait until that doctor's knocking with those prescriptions to do something, okay? I love you guys, and I'll see you later.